So before this video gets started, if you are an Uber driver, if you already signed up for Uber, but you forgot to use a referral code, that's okay. You can still retroactively apply a referral code. You might have 30 days, 90 days since the time you signed up to still get your bonus of up to $1,000, $1,500, and even some markets, guys, $2,000. I know right now is better time than ever because earnings are down with everything that's going on. So I highly encourage you. I'm gonna leave instructions down below. If you signed up for Uber and you forgot to use a referral code, you didn't know anybody, or you didn't have a code, you didn't see our videos before signing up, no worries, you can still apply a code. It literally takes 60 seconds, it's 8 steps, and we don't need any of your info. You just apply our info, and it's super easy, and a lot of people don't know about it, so I just wanted to remind you, and yeah, I hope you do it if you haven't yet. Now let's get on to the video. Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. My name's Dylan, and thank you so much for coming by. So I was wrong. I was wrong, I'm sorry. If you guys have seen some of my previous videos, actually in one of my most recent videos, I said that Uber and Lyft should keep doing pool rides because it makes no sense not to, but again, I'm not a genius, and I do wanted to just say that I'm sorry. I do apologize, I was completely wrong. Uber just canceled pool rides. So basically my argument was that, well, if you're a driver and you're taking pool rides, those people are still gonna have to take rides from a driver anyway, so it makes more sense to do pool rides and shared rides, because otherwise those people are still gonna have to come in contact with the same amount of people. But yeah, I'm gonna get into the announcements because they just canceled the pool rides. So yeah, I was completely wrong on that, and I'm sorry. I'm not always perfect, and I do hope that you guys respect that I'm not always perfect on here, and at the end of the day, this is just me sharing my opinion. This is just a video blog. So yeah, before I get into that, again, if you are a new driver and you haven't done that referral code, again, I do want to just say, just clear up some beef. A lot of people have been saying, oh, you talking about Uber and Lyft is ending, why are you still plugging referral codes, and who gets the bonus? Is it the new driver? Is it me? Is it you? Who gets the money? Guys, it's a new driver sign-up bonus. So the new driver who uses the code gets the money. It's just a way for me to give back to new drivers. And I found out that if you sign up for Uber and you didn't use a code, which most people do, but if you forgot, then if you're one of those people, you can still apply the code. Again, the instructions are down below. So it's just mostly for people who forgot to use a code. Like, it's not like we're making money off this. Like, it's mostly, well, I mean, obviously the person who does invite, like, we do have an incentive, but it's really small. It's mostly just for new drivers. And I thought, you know what, since a lot of drivers are making less money right now, might as well use that code. So anyways, here we go. I'm just gonna pull it up. This is from Business Insider. So here we go. I'm going to scroll down in 3, 2, 1. Okay, Uber and Lyft suspend shared rides to combat the spread of, I can't say that word because I don't want to get demonetized. Yeah, so if you don't know what shared ride is, shared rides are, first of all, sorry, I'm super sleepy. I haven't woken up yet. I'm tired. I have my morning coffee. Hope I don't burn my lips. I'm probably going to. Oh, that's good coffee. Wow, that's strong. Okay, if you don't know what Uber shared and pool rides are, oh my gosh, it's loud in here. And the air conditioning. It's actually freaking hot out today, which is nice. Basically, it's when you're driving rideshare, a lot of times, let's say you're going from point A to point B. Well, along the way, another rider wants to go in that same direction. You'll basically pick them up, and then you have shared rides. And the maximum you can do on shared rides is 2 people per request. So sometimes you'll get 1 person, and then another times you'll get 2 people. And then what the max you can do is have, I guess, 4 separate rides if they are all 1 person. Usually the max is I've seen is 3. I've personally only gotten 2 groups, and it was like a group of 1 and another group of 1, I think, or 2. Yeah, I don't know. But basically with this, my thoughts are, before I get into the article, I haven't read this article yet, I literally just woke up and saw the news and I needed to share this with you, is that basically they don't want too many strangers coming in contact with each other in close proximity. And the reasoning that I read was that, well, when you're taking an Uber and a Lyft, is it dangerous? Well, usually the driver's facing upwards, and if you're facing back there, the only way that you might contract anything is if, you know, your guys are breathing, talking like this. But when you have people sitting in the back right next to each other, that could be dangerous. And a lot of times, if you're already traveling with a group of people in an Uber, you're already in contact with them, so you're not like exposing yourself to more people. I myself, in the past 6 days, I've only exposed myself to maybe 3 people max. Yeah, I'm like maybe 4 or 5. And I did order food twice, and I went to a cafe once. So I guess while at the cafe, I guess I was potentially exposed to a lot of people, but you guys see what I'm saying? Like, Uber and Lyft are trying to limit the amount of contact. So here we go. Uber has suspended shared Uber pool rides indefinitely to help fight. The company also expanded sick pay, blah, blah, blah. We already talked about that. You guys can watch that video if you haven't seen it yet. A Lyft spokesperson said the company was also pausing shared rides. So Lyft and Uber. Here we go. Uber on Tuesday suspended Uber pool. Today's Tuesday. Its discounted option for shared rides in an effort to help mitigate the spread. In our efforts to help protect you, your rides, and our community, we've decided to suspend Uber Pool until further notice. The company sent an email to drivers following a call from one of the largest organizations to suspend shared rides. All other types of Uber trips and Uber Eats deliveries were still available, the company said. Let me see if I actually got that in my Uber app, because I probably should have. I don't want to show you my location, so just hold on. Yeah, I actually did not get that notification. The last notification I got was the green light hub's closing. But regardless. So back to here. All other types of Uber okay, blah, blah, blah. All other types will still be available in Uber Eats. The company said it also suggests, by the way, Uber Eats deliveries, they got rid of their delivery fees. So if you want to order through Uber Eats, it's free. Also, Chipotle has free delivery too. It also suggested drivers ask riders to wash their hands, oh wow, before entering the car, covering their mouth and nose when coughing, and rolling down the window to improve ventilation. Nice. Yeah, so this, usually I will suggest to keep your windows up when you're doing rides, because passengers don't want wind blowing in their face. But right now, guys, keep your windows down all the way. Unless you're literally going, 70 on a freeway, maybe you can just crack the window even. But if somebody asks, hey, can you roll the window up? Say, sorry, but I need to promote air ventilation. Yeah, at a time when health authorities are urging social distancing, app companies should not be packing 5 strangers in a van. There we go. Earlier in March, Uber expanded sick pay for drivers who are placed in quarantine. That move was recommended by IDG as of Tuesday morning. The spread has taken more than 185,000 people worldwide of reported cases, by the way, guys. So it could potentially be a lot more, with 4,000 of those cases in the United States. A decrease in travel across the board is wreaking havoc on airlines and public transit systems, while some highways were empty as commuters opted to work from home at the advice of government health officials. Uber and Lyft haven't said if the spreading is having any effect on their ridership, but their stock prices were caught in the larger sell-off. Yeah, I actually do want to ask you guys, if you guys have noticed any decrease in rides, do let me know. By the way, guys, we still have merch. Merch sales are up right now if you do want it. I just went ahead and put a sale on this whole store, so everything's 30% off if you want to. But yeah, I do want to hear from you guys. If you guys are still out and going and doing rides, are you making any more or less? Or I've seen some people say that there's less drivers on the road, so they're getting more rides. I've also heard a lot of people saying that it's really busy, really slow out there, And I heard a lot of people saying like it's just the same, but I can't imagine who's going out and taking rides with universities closed, all restaurants closed, at least in most places, businesses, retail stores, workplaces, like arcade gyms, etc. Everything's closed. I don't know where people are going. Like, where are people taking rides right now? Like, where would you have to take an Uber? To your friend's house, maybe? That's really the only thing I can think of. So let me know if you're still going out and doing rides. Like, where are your passengers going? Because I'm not taking rides right now, so I don't know. Oh, here we go. The health and safety of the Lyft community is our top priority, and we're dedicated to doing what we can to slow it down. We will continue to monitor the situation closely and base our actions on official guidance. Shelter-in-place orders notwithstanding, Lyft maintained in a meeting that an economic downturn could precipitate an uptick in drivers work. Oh, wait, what? Shelter-in-place orders. Like, here we go. This is important, guys. I didn't know this. Shelter-in-place orders, like that mandated by San Francisco officials on Monday, notwithstanding, Lyft maintained in a meeting with JP Morgan analysts on March 11th that an economic downturn could precipitate an uptick in drivers working on the platform, which would likely lower prices and then increase demand. Okay, let me just see if I understand that. So they're saying that since people are, since hourly workers are going down, like people at restaurants, people who work like mostly at restaurants, people who do hourly jobs like, let's say, acting, modeling, hairstyling, like makeup, whatever, since they're not going to have a lot of money right now or work right now, they're going to be driving for Uber and Lyft. The question is, who are going to be taking those rides? That's the big question. Who? Like, I'm all for an increase in drivership right now and ridership, but where are people going? That's my question. So if you're driving out right now, let me know in the comment section down below. Where are your riders going? Again, the only thing I could think of are people going from house to house, or family to family, but yeah, guys, anyways, or from work if they still are working in the office. Anyways, that's it for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will talk to y'all soon. Have a good day, guys. Bye.